See if we get anybody back in here. I had 20 on here watching a while ago. Probably one of my biggest live feeds. L Stan, all right, man. Made it back. I got to tell the little one good night. Oh yeah, everything's cool. It's just my baby girl, the 3-year-old. She calls me and tells me night night, Lulu daddy. I mean, y'all are great, but her and K-Bug are my pride and joy, and I wouldn't miss their calls for nothing. I'd hang up on Bill Dance himself to take their calls. All right, let's cut us a new piece of skipjack off here. Got a piece cut. Glad I got the lantern. Just seen my pocket knife laying on the ground. That's probably the biggest fish I've hooked into this year. I don't think that was a gar. Because when he grabbed hold of it, he took off and running. I'm thinking either a big blue or big channel cat, but it'd have to be an awful big channel cat to break that 50-pound leader. Probably, Dexter, something like that. Big freshwater stingray or something. Because, I mean, it bent that heavy action big cat fever rod slap over. Even with the clicker on. Pop, if I'd have got that one in, I might have had to twerk in my underwear as big as he was. Good thing it's dark out here and y'all can't see me. KMA there, Kevin. KMA. And it doesn't mean Kentucky Motorcycle Association either. Yeah, no kidding. Justin's Fishing Fetish. Watching these rod tips, I didn't even pay attention to who's coming in. So basically, if Dexter comes to the States, we're just all going to have to meet central, say St. Louis, Missouri, and we all hang out and fish up there. One big central location where everybody can meet up. Except I know he's got to go to LA and buy some shoes when he gets here, he said. No wonder you can't see me. I got it turned around the wrong way. There we go. Woo! I had y'all just staring down the dark bank. Probably liked it better, didn't you? I was like, man, these comments and everything are bright, but I can't see myself. Not sure yet, Dexter, when it's going to be. We're going to reel this rod in, check the bait. It got hit pretty hard while I was talking a while ago. And I can't believe I missed that fish a while ago. God. Boy, I was madder than a hornet. Let me cut off a little piece here. All right. It's hard to catch them when you ain't got bait on there. All right. We're back up to 10. A while ago I had 20. I don't know where everybody went. I don't even know what time it is right now. One of the bad things about fishing in the dark. Luckily, since I got these new bait casters, I've become a pro at the bird nest removal. I've always used spinning gear all my life. Something just hit that bait clicker again, so let's see what happens. It is 9:30 here, so it's 10:30 on the East Coast. 10:30 in the morning in Malaysia. But by golly, we're gonna catch a fish. Kevin, you can't jerk them circle hooks. Don't do you a bit of good if you jerk the circle hook. I'm thinking about maybe switching back to a J hook. So that way when he takes it, I can just jerk the hell out of it and go with it. I used to when I'd use circle hooks. All right, here we go. Here we go. Come on, take it, take it, take it, take it, take it, take it. Get up, he quits. Really, Elstan? I might give it just a little bit of a tug whenever, you know, nothing major, not like I would a J hook. Yeah, right now on this rod over here, it's in the shallows. I know it. I know it's a gar taking it. This other rod's out a little bit deeper. About 30 feet off the bank, there's a trench here in the river. I don't know if it's part of an old channel or something like that. But when you cast it out there, you can feel it takes about 4 or 5 seconds to hit the bottom. I'm using the Gamakatsu right now. I'm gonna have a talk with Mr. Arwood at Hooker's Terminal Tackle and see what I'm doing wrong with his. Because I've missed every fish that's hit on him. Fishing Billy, what's going on? I've never heard of owner's hooks, Dexter. Northwest, welcome to the feed. If you weren't in here earlier, man, I hooked into something big. I had the bait clicker on and it took off. It sounded like a motorboat. And when I turned it off, I started reeling and he started pulling and broke a 50-pound leader like it was nothing. I'm gonna catch another fish here in just a minute. I can feel it. I'll have to try that when I reel it in. You just take a pair of needle nose and bend it to left or right a little bit. How far over do you bend it? About 1/8 inch, 1/4 inch? No, my hooks aren't barbless. All right. I'll reel this one back in here in a little bit. I may try that. The sky is crystal clear. Still about 83 degrees. Humidity's about 90%. It feels like you're sitting in a hot tub. Maybe that's what I need to do with all mine. I think the only person besides me in the feed right now that's from Kentucky is Jonathan, if he's still in here. I don't know if he made it back in or not. Hey, Tack, Brenda, doing good. Finally able to sleep on my side last night. First time in a long time. Yeah, I don't have no scales on there. I'm using a barrel swivel. He's pulling on it. Let's wait for him to... There it goes. Listen, hear that? He's singing my song. Memphis, Tennessee. You getting any barbecue there, Irvin? They're both getting hit at the same time. I mean, yeah, there's turtles in the river. I've only caught one my entire life out of the river. And you can tell a turtle, it'll bend over real slow. Just keep bending. These are, I mean, they're just hammering it down. I tell you what, if it wasn't for my two girls, I'd probably be living around Georgia, Alabama, somewhere down south like that. Dexter, you better watch them Georgia boys. There's a movie out a long time ago called oh, I can see it right plain as day. Burt Reynolds. And what's the name of that movie, K&B? Deliverance. Set down there in Georgia. So if you come to the States, Dexter, and you start hearing banjo music, run. Dewey, what's going on? There you go. You sure do have a pretty mouth, boy. Guess next time I come down here, I'll bring my guitar. I think my thermocell's about dead. Skeeters are starting to talk to me more. Oh, I can play it. Bet your bottom dollar, Kevin. I'm a bluegrass guy from way back. Dexter, have you ever seen the movie Deliverance? And if you can get Netflix, you need to watch it. Download it, something. That's right, K&B. Have you seen the movie Next of Kin too? You don't mess with them Kentucky boys. Kentucky backwater, what's going on? Wrong Turn movie. I guess we need to check the bait. Let's pump up the little lantern a little bit. Woo! Woo woo! Well, that sucks. Bugs everywhere now. Get my horsetail going here. Hey, good night, Zach. You and Brenda have a good evening. Something is hitting this rod, but there it goes. Pull it hard enough to... It's gone down probably about 3 feet in the last couple of days. Patriot, appreciate it. I hope I do too. For PB Blue, I'd have to catch one a little over 40 pounds, and PB Flathead, it'd have to be over 68. Just as long as Pop can see it if I do catch a fish here in a minute. You know, I've noticed a bunch of videos here lately, people down around Florida and stuff catching snakeheads, and they're throwing them back in the lake. And from what I gather, that's illegal. Now, any flat or snakeheads caught have to be taken out of the water and killed. I'm gonna check bait on this one here real quick. We ain't got no bait, we're gonna offset this hook. Get her, buddy. He just won't run off with it. He just pulls on it just a little bit. Fish on. Finally got one, I think. Yeah, oh no. This is a pretty good one too, whatever it is. He's jumping out there. Got you this time, didn't I? Let me get my pliers up here. I can figure out what I did with them. But it's not the fish we want, but it's a fish. I'll get him up here and let y'all see him in just a second. Get the hook out of his mouth. He about bit me. That gill plate cut me open. There he is. He's been taking it. He's about 4 foot long. I won't kill him because I want him to get out there and kill these Asian carp. Slit my thumb open on the gill plate. That's smarts. Yeah, Dexter, that was a long-nosed gar. You can still hear him swimming out here on the edge of the bank. He come right up. And that hurt. That's probably what I hooked into earlier. He's a lot bigger than that one. That one was probably about 12, 15 pounds. See you, Dewey. Ugh, swallowed a bug. Ugh. Still feeling crawling in my throat. Throwing them out in a little bit deeper water this time. That was fun, but I don't want to do it again. All right, guys, they're both baited up. Back out. Man. See what I missed in comments. Yeah, Dexter, I did. I swallowed a bug big time. I thought I was going to lose it there for a second. We'll go for about another 30 minutes or so. And then I'll probably call her a night. I've got to go to physical therapy in the morning. Anybody new here to the feed that I haven't said hey to yet? I just wash it off in the river water and suck the blood until it quits. I'm a great catfisherman. I don't get hurt when I'm doing that. I suck at gar fishing though. This time I threw them straight out toward the channel instead of up here close, see what happens. That's a good thing about not having any hair. You can just dry your whole head off real fast. Brooks, I'm trying. Did you just get in? I was busy a while ago. Yeah, that's why I don't do very many live feeds during the middle of the day. It'd blind everybody. Reflection of the sun off that. But you know what they say. Oh Lord, it's hard to be humble when you're perfect in every way. Each time I look in the mirror, I get better looking each day. Saying somebody left. Sorry about that. I know I'm better looking than Mac Davis. I did security for Mac Davis back in '96 at the Executive Inn down here. Super nice guy. There's some kind of bug in that lantern. Smells like McDonald's French fries frying. All right, I have officially broken my YouTube live video skunk, catching fish live on here, so hopefully that'll change a lot of stuff. Hey, K and B, I've got K-Bug singing 16 tons now. No, the Dexter, there's some bugs in the lantern that I guess they're cooking in there. They smell like McDonald's French fries cooking. I'll see if I can get her to. She's pretty camera shy still. Who knows? Everything might be pretty good eating. Yeah, I just have no sense of adventure. Dexter, do they have the markets over there where they've got like the grasshoppers and the scorpions all dried out? Well, something big just flopped out there. Hope it gets on my line. Yeah, a friend of mine, she went to Thailand earlier this year, and she said you go through there, man, they've got like piles of mealworms and crickets and grasshopper, dried scorpions, barbecued scorpions. I guess I know now if I come back down here to bring me a set of those Kevlar gloves to grab hold of them gar. Night, Justin. Oh yeah, I'll try anything, Dexter. Once, 3 or 4 times if I like it. See you, Stan. A few more minutes here. I'm down to 20% battery, so. Moved them out deeper and haven't got a hit. I don't know if any of y'all seen my Jim Catman Clark Facebook page. I've been talking to this lady in eastern Kentucky for about almost a year now, and she runs a pay lake out there. And the way I first met her was I seen the page, and they were talking about, bringing in all these pounds of uh, flatheads and big blues and stuff. So I gave her page a 1-star rating and put on the comments that big fish belong in the river, not in a little lake. And I've been talking to her over the years, and I finally got her talked in. She's not ordering any more river fish. What she's got in the lake will stay, but she's not ordering any more. From now on, it'll just be farm-raised channel cats. So I'll give a couple months and see how she holds up on her word. Because if she does hold to it, I'll drive over there and do a little video with her and her. Oh, we're getting a hit here on the flathead rod. If he just bends it over, it'll be good. It's the bad thing about fishing in the dark. It's hard to see if they're just playing with it. But this flathead rod and the big cat fever rods, I really like them. I want them to bend over with a big old blue on it. So they got it out there a little further. Yeah, no kidding, Kevin. Appreciate you joining in. I'm fixing to catch something else too here. He's hitting on her pretty good. Just need to let him take it over. Bend it over, buddy. I'm in Owensboro, Kentucky, Brooks. Go to bed. I'll take a picture of it and send it to you tomorrow. He's quit now anyway. Harrodsburg. Backwater boards. Where's Harrodsburg exactly? What county is that in? Oh, fish on. Yep, missed him. Bent that big cat fever rod over pretty good. Missed him, missed him, missed him. All right, I missed. See. All All right. Mercer County, all right. I'm gonna offset them, that's for sure. Both these rods are dancing. Hope they ain't pulled off my bait. See ya, Dexter. You leaving? Or is it just KB? Whatever it was, both of them weren't dancing, just one. And he ran it across the other line. So that's what that was. I thought I was getting bites on both of them. Yeah, I've got a 4 ounce sinker and a pretty good chunk of bait on there, Dexter. Time is it? Quarter after 10, quarter after 11 Eastern time. So we'll give it to 10:30, and I'm gonna call it a night. If y'all watch Game of Thrones, that was a dragon just landed on my damn hand. I swear it was. Woo! Ric Flair, yeah. All right, Joe Buck, have a good one, buddy. Like I said, I'm only going to stay on here for about another 10, 15 minutes, and then I'm out. I got to go home, take a shower, get ready for therapy in the morning. Try to get this arm back to where it needs to be. I'd like to catch one more though, just one. Catfish. Anybody that's friends with me on Facebook, I can send you pictures of them little bitty ones I caught this afternoon while Catfish Weekly was on. Like I said, I didn't want to compete against them for viewers. There's no way to win that fight. Stan's listening. You don't have to worry about watching Stan unless I holler out, "Fish on," and I'm not going to do it until I'm sure he's on there this time. And I can bring some of the good luck Andy and Opie had. Now, Brooks, when you say a mudcat, is that the bullhead? Brown on top, yellow belly? Okay. The one that the lady runs, it's a 24 hours, I think, on a ticket, and it's 12 US dollars. So it's probably what, 25 ringgit or so? 30 ringgit. And then if you pay $5 extra at her lake, she's going to have tagged fish where you can win 25, 50, or $100 on them. And of course, she'll have her big flatheads and blue cats that she'd already bought from the river rapers. But I'm hoping she holds good to what she said and doesn't buy any more. My time's about up, so they're gonna start biting again. That's the way it works for me. K-Bug, you in here? Hi, baby. You missed it a while ago. Finally caught a fish live. About a 3.5, 4 foot long gar. Yeah, he got my thumb pretty good too. One cast. The gills on them things are sharp. And I stuck my hand right behind his head, not thinking. And he went to flop, cut my thumb pretty good. K-Bug, did you get everything cleaned up that Mama wanted you to get clean? That's just it. One cast. I wasn't thinking about the gills. I was thinking about watching out for them teeth. Oh, cleaning for fun. Why don't you come and clean for fun at my house? Clean your room. All right, we got 6 minutes left. If my phone don't die before then. K-Bug, if my phone dies, I'll call you when I get into the truck. Okay? Come on, fishy, fishy, fishy. One more before it ends. Scotty, you missed it. I finally caught one live. I caught about a 3.5, 4 foot long gar. And then I was catching some channel cats earlier when Catfish Weekly was on. K-Bug, Kevin from K&B said that next time you're on a live feed, he wants to hear you sing the song 16 Tons. I told him you've been singing it. Three, 2, 1. Come on, fish. Dexter said y'all were going to bite in that time. Oh, they're doing the countdown on there. They're down to 2. And somebody's got to get to 1. And I just got a hit. Kid you not. Appreciate it, Scott. You going to bed? Yeah, really, I did get a hit on the Muddy River flathead rod. It was a small one, but it was a hit. Three minutes. We got 3 minutes to get something happen. We've been on here now for this feed for 66 minutes and 36 seconds. So I've been live feed for almost 2 hours now. I just had to stop and call my baby girl. K-Bug says, here, fishy, fishy, fishy. Had a good night. I appreciate everybody that's hung with me through this feed and kept me company. Try to do it again later on this week. I don't know what you just said, Dexter, but as soon as you said that, it got a hit. See you one cast. Look forward to the video. Big barge going through. He's so far across the river, it don't. That's right, Irvin. A fish is a fish. All right, guys. That does it for me tonight. I gotta get home, get showered, and get in bed. Gotta get up early in the morning. We're at on the river. I'm at Little Hurricane Boat Dock. I'll bring you down here one time during the day. I don't want you down here at night. So, all right. I know you can't see me too well, but I'm Kentucky Catman. I appreciate y'all watching, and I'll catch you on the next cast. Thanks for joining me. Y'all have a good night.